What's good, guys? What's going on? Been a minute since we've made a video from the truck. So let's talk for a few about the Jakobi Meyers signing. Can't say I'm surprised about it. I for a while now have expected him to go elsewhere. It doesn't surprise me that they didn't, even though they could have got him at a discounted rate, which $11 million is not too bad, that they still passed on him. Now, me personally, I think there's one main reason behind that, and that's because he did a lot of barking in his post-game interviews, in particular about Patricia and the offensive struggles in general. There was a lot of that coming from him throughout the entirety of the season last year, and Bill doesn't like stuff like that. I would be. It makes me wonder if that wasn't used, probably not brought to his direct attention, but I guarantee Bill kind of used that against him in negotiations. It wouldn't surprise me that Jakobi's barking about the offensive struggles and coming to Mac Jones's defense whenever he could, and basically throwing Matt Patricia under the bus on multiple occasions. Would not surprise me at all about or if that had anything to do with them not signing him, because the numbers that the Raiders offered him weren't exactly like mind-blowing. It wasn't a huge overpay. $11 million a year is probably on the higher end of his value, but it's within what he's valued at. So the money clearly wasn't the problem, to me at least. I think his actions during the season had more of an effect on the negotiating than anything. So Jakobi it didn't surprise me that they didn't make too much of an effort to re-sign him. Jonnu Smith as well. That one didn't surprise me either. For what you're paying him and what you got out of him, really didn't match up. Now, did Matt Patricia help that at all? No, not really. But the price on Jonnu and the production just wasn't matching up. So that one doesn't surprise me either. What does surprise me is they got the new offensive coordinator in here, Billy O'Brien, and they just kind of gave up on Jonnu after like one season. Even though Matty P struggled even though they knew Matt Patricia was struggling as an offensive coordinator, they still kind of gave up on multiple guys, and they, still believe in Mac Jones. And that leads me to believe that Mac was their first overall pick, so they're really not willing to give up on him quite yet. Kind of like one of those N'Keal Harry situations where he got multiple years to try and prove himself and his worth. So I think it's one of those. Mac is a high pick, and I think they still have some faith left in him, and that's why they haven't really been too much bad talk about Mac Jones. Is they still have some faith in him. I think Jonnu fell out of favor with the coaching staff just because of lack of production and the money. The Patriots were smart to get rid of that contract, though. They saved all that money. They traded him outright, so they got rid of that contract. So that was a smart move on their part. But those are the two that just kind of really stood out. There are some rumors about the Pats being interested in Dorsett, but we'll see. We'll see how the rest of free agency goes. I think it's kind of an eye opener that Bill Bill is trying to make that locker room as I don't know how to really say it, but just secure the locker room. Basically, to make sure that that locker room is as solid as possible, with guys that are all pulling in the same direction. So, like I said, I think the Jacoby move was clearly he didn't like what he did and how he carried himself last year, and that was a part of it. But that's all I got for you guys for this video. I will be interested, and I'll keep my eye on any other moves that the Patriots are looking into. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream or video. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We're out of here. Peace.